Good morning, everyone. Hello. It is Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I sell all of the fabulous Stampin' Up! Products that I share with you. Hello, it is Monday. Hello, Monday. I hope you all have had a fabulous weekend. Saturday here in southwestern Ontario was just gorgeous, and I got a lot of yard work done. Sunday was more of a chill day. It was a kind of a rainy day, but I hope you all are doing well and coping and finding creative ways to fill your time. So please say hello when you stop by. I truly do appreciate you coming and joining me. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you could share my video. Sharing is caring, and it is how I reach more crafty friends. Today is April 27th. I have no idea how it got to be April 27th. It is, time is just going by crazily fast. At least for me it is. So today we are going to be creating with the adorable Bonanza Buddies bundle. It is on the retiring list, sadly, so I wanted to get another play in before I have to say goodbye to creating with it for you guys. So we are going to flip the camera around, so hold on just one moment while I do that. Okay, so there's my window. And the squeaky. Yes, I still have not remembered to get my Archon stand here. Gotten it all lubricated up. Hello, Lynn. How are you? I'm just gonna open up my iPad so that I can see who all is joining me. So hold on one moment while I bring you up. Make sure that I am in the right spot, and I'm going to share it to my Stampers group. There's something going on with my Stampers group. I am, for some reason, unable to accept new members. So if you have requested to join, please be patient. I don't know what's going on. It's showing me that there are no requests, so I'm not sure why that is. So yes, all right, so I see that we need to bring you up a smidge. All right, and my lighting, I need to bring it down a little bit so that it's nice and bright for you guys. Okay. Oh, and there, my light just went out. My 1-aught light is a little temperamental. So let's see if we can. All right, that looks better, I think. Okay. So I just want to remind everybody about the Paper Pumpkin May. You're going to get, it's going to include 4 of the in colors. We've got Just Jade. I'm not familiar yet, so is it Marvelous Magenta, Bumblebee, Misty Moonlight, something like that. Yeah. This kit, anyways. Good morning, Jeannie. How are you? This kit creates 8 full-size cards and 4 note card size. So yes, so let's move this aside. Let me show you what we are creating today. So is this not just so cute? I love this little koala bear, and the pom-poms, so cute. And can you see that? I used the shimmery black embossing powder on this. Sadly, this is retiring as well. And then, of course, we've got to have a little bit of stamped love on the inside as well. I have stamped my envelope. I have a couple birthdays coming up next week, family members. So this card will get in the mail after I am done today. So the Bonanza Buddies, let's move this to the side for a moment. The Bonanza Buddies bundle is this super, super cute stamp set. It makes the koala, a lion, a toucan, as well as your sentiments. There's the party hat. This can be used as a candle with this as your flame or sparkler. And then, of course, your presents with your bows. A balloon, and then our dies. We have two adorable banners. We have the tag. This is for the lion, his mane and the tip of his tail. Our toucan, our party hat. You can also die cut out that sparkler. And this is for the balloon. And then we are also using the Designer Series paper. So this paper is from the Birthday Bonanza Designer Series paper. So this can be found on page 33 of the mini catalog. I don't know what has and has not sold out. You're looking a little blurry. I'm not sure. It's coming in and out of focus. Hopefully, we don't have too many issues. Monday mornings generally are fine. So, and then the embossing powder, we are losing both our blacks. The embossing powder is on page 181 of the annual catalog. So we are losing black, copper, shimmer black, and shimmer white. And I really like the shimmer embossing powders. This is going to show you, let me take the lid off. You'll be able to see it better. It adds just so much to your embossed projects. Even though I love this, obviously not enough people loved it because Stampin' Up! Only retires products that aren't good sellers. So obviously, not a lot of people were thrilled with this stuff like I was. So this layout is, I got this layout for from the new catalog that is coming out. So the new annual catalog comes out June 3rd. If you have purchased from me within the last 6 months, you are automatically going to get a catalog sent to you. If you haven't purchased from me in the last 6 months and you would like a catalog, please request one. Just remember that these catalogs do cost me money as well as it costs me to ship them to you. So if you are wanting a catalog, I would appreciate it if you did shop my online store. And don't request a catalog from me if you already shop with another demonstrator. Okay, so let's get started. All right. Now I am bringing in my paper pierce mat. This is retiring as well. I will continue to use mine because it, for photopolymer, it is the best. You need something to give you some cushion. So, but that's not what this was originally intended for. This is for paper piercing, and we have retired that. I called it the Pokey Doodle tool. So that has retired a long time ago. So this is now retiring. So if you fun foam or something like that, you'd be able to use as well. So, and then I didn't tell you our colors. We have a lot of colors today. We have Grapefruit Grove, one of the retiring in colors. Daffodil Delight, Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana, and Smoky Slate. And then, of course, we are using the Memento Black as well as Versamark. And the Embossing Buddy is retiring. I don't know if we have any left in stock or not. It's something that is a staple in your craft supplies, I think. So I'm just gathering all of my supplies here. And this. I have already stamped and die cut out my little party hat. So we're going to use, this is for my koala. So there's a lot of pieces to this this morning. So we've got our koala bear here, making sure that I don't have any hairs or fluffies on that so that I get a nice stamped image. Okay, we're just going to stamp him right down here. Hopefully I'm still in, yep, I'm still in camera view. Okay, and now Mr. Koala's nose and eyes. Now this is going to be tricky because to line it up, you need to be right over it. So let's hold my breath and hope for the best. Hey, I did it. Good morning, Em. How are you? Okay, so one koala done. We want a koala on our envelope. And we need his little happy face here. Okay, so there's our envelope stamped with Mr. Koala at the moment. And then we need the inside of the card because, as you can see, I did stamp my cutie patootie little down there. So I need to bring in just a piece of scrap because I'm going to have him coming off the bottom. So we're just going to put you right here. Okay, we're done with that. Now we need, oh, might as well close this up as well. Get that out of the way. Okay, there's his nose, eyes and mouth. So we are done with that. Now, before we put this away, let's stamp our little party hat on top here. And on the envelope. So cute. Okay, and then close this up for the moment. And we need to bring in our Grapefruit Grove. And we are going to stamp that. And there, so adorable. All right. That aside for the moment. Now, the inside of our card is done. We we are going to take, finding my mess here, I'm going to take my little koala die and just off camera, I'll put this here for you to see, while I am just going to quickly die cut out. And I am sure you've all heard that yes, we are getting a new embossing and die cutting machine. We're actually getting 2 of them, but they will not be ready to be purchased when the catalog goes live. Whoops. Right away. So just know that it is coming. I won't be sharing really too much about it for a while because I don't want you to get all excited and then have to wait. We are just the end of April. So we've got May and then the first part of June. June 3rd is when the catalog goes live. And our die cutting machine will not be, like I said, will not be available for purchase quite yet. So you just have to have a little bit of patience. There, get that out of my way. Okay, so we have die cut our little koala, and actually yesterday I had done a second one when I created, in case the stamping didn't go well, but my stamping went fine, so we're good with that. All right, so we are going to stamp. These are from my, let me bring this in. These are the dies that I used. I used my layering circles for these 2. And then this large circle that I have embossed with the subtle embossing folder, that is my 2-inch circle punch. I used this stitched rectangle here from the rectangle stitched dies as well. I also used this larger rectangle, and this is Coastal Cabana, and I ran that through with the subtle embossing folder as well, just to give it a bit more interest. All right, so let's stamp some presents and some little, I'm just going to call it a sparkler. So let's get this out of the way. And my Coastal Cabana. So let's do our presents first. So they are, my tall one is my Coastal Cabana. So we're just going to stamp that right down there in the corner. And then my shorter fat one is my Daffodil Delight. Okay. Close these both up. That one and this one. Get them out of my way so I don't accidentally put my hand in them. All right, so now we have Bermuda Bay, and that is my long ribbon and bow, and that's going to go right over top, I hope. Okay, I did a pretty good job of lining that one up. Now this one here, I find that the ribbon on that goes horizontally is a little long, so I just take and wipe off that very corner as best I can, just guesstimating. And if it's still a little long, oh well, that's okay. A little low, but that's all right. So now we're just going to fill it in with our little sparkler and just adding a bit more here and there. Okay, that one's done, and then this one here. One fit? Yes. Let's just give it a large amount. There we go. All right, move that to the side. Okay, we are done with that. Now we are going to do some embossing. Close up my ink pads and bring in this is Coastal Cabana. All of the measurements as well as product links will be on my blog. I don't have the blog post written up quite yet, so it'll be posted within an hour after we're done here. So I'm just using my embossing buddy to get the static off of the cardstock. Just making sure that we don't have any hairs on here. And give it a moment for that ink to transfer. And then bring in my little tweezers that I had picked up from the dollar store a very long time ago. Bring in my embossing powder. My little spoon. Look at all that pretty sparkle. Isn't that so cool? I am sad that it's not carrying over, but I will keep this for my own personal use for sure. Okay, I think we are good and covered. I find that tapping the back helps kind of settle it in. Closed up right away so we don't have any kind of sparkly accident and it get blown all over the place. Okay, and then I just take a paintbrush and any of those strays, just brush it off, and then I'm going to bring in my heat tool. And I find that you get better results if you heat it up first, so hold on for the noise. And let's watch this magic happen. And I'm blowing everything everywhere. So as soon as it goes all shiny, you know that you have gotten all of it. take a look here. Yep, we are good. We are done. So, oh, I forgot. We have one more thing to stamp on the inside here. We have to stamp our sentiment. So we are bringing in, I'm glad it's your birthday so I can tell you how wonderful you are. All right. And just because these are cute little critters does not mean that it's only for the littles. You can absolutely give this to an adult. Okay. Isn't the black so cool, Jeannie? It is really a very cool embossing powder. All right, so let's start to assemble this card. I'm going to bring in my bone folder and give that a very nice crease. And I have to say, I am almost at my goal for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be going live once a week on my YouTube channel, because I know that not everybody is on Facebook. I do have a lot of people that watch me after the fact on YouTube. I have a few customers that are not on Facebook that watch my videos after on YouTube. So I am very excited to be able to go live on YouTube very soon. I believe I need 30 more subscribers before I hit my goal. Isn't that fabulous? Okay, so let's bring this. So this is going to go to the side like that. And this is just straight down. And we're going to bring it up just a hair. And we are just there we go. That's why I like my liquid glue. I'm able to get things moved around a bit if I haven't quite stamped it straight. So there it is. I'm like, okay, where did I put? So you want to make sure that my lines are the same as here. I don't want them going the opposite direction. So I'm just figuring out my layout first before I start to glue it down. Okay, we're gonna go like that, I think. So these two are glued flat. Just this one's poking up over the top. This one here, make sure we glue those down straight. You're coming out over the side a bit. And my designer series paper is cut to completely cover that card front. There we go. That was not quite put on straight. So now I'm going to take my snips. I've gone through, oh, I've got one here for the center. And then let's just go along and might as well snip them all. Remember, your little outside edges are still perfectly usable. We like to use it all. Don't like to waste. All right, so take our backings off. And we're going to bring you like that. Make sure that's fairly straight. Okay, so little Mr. Koala. Let's get your hat. So we're going to put, I find it's easier to put your glue on your bigger element, which is the koala, and I've just put a little strip of glue right there across the top of his head, and then I can easily get his little party hat on. And then we are going to use some dimensionals to, let's put one like that. And like that. And then let's snip some of these so that they're tinier for the ears. We don't want any saggy bits. One and two. All right, so bring you in. And you're going to be right over to the side here. Make sure he's straight. Okay, and now I'm going to put a dot of glue right there because that's where his little pom-pom is going to go. These things are so adorable. All right, so we're just going to give that a moment to dry. And in the meantime, we're going to slide this here like that. So we need to put some dimensionals here. Yeah, you just a hair back. He is adorable. Now I'm, excuse me, I'm going to put a little line of glue there because I want to slide you there and I want you to be, okay, we are straight. Close these guys up and then we are going to bring in our Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Yes, these are carrying over. I am so happy about that. And I'm using the Coastal Cabana. So, as always, I like to give a dot of glue to make sure that they stay exactly where I put them. They do have, they are adhesive back to the sequins, but I just like to be extra cautious to make sure that my embellishments are not going anywhere. And there you have it. So we've got our adorable little card and matching envelope. What do you think? Pretty easy to recreate. Like I said, I just took this layout here. I changed it up a bit, but I had seen it in the new catalog with a completely different set, obviously, because this is not carrying over. But take a look at different cards in the catalog and then take those elements and then you can recreate it using these supplies that you have. So remember, if you're shopping in my online store, please use this host code. Unless, of course, your order is over $200, then you're going to get your own rewards from Stampin' Up, as well as you still get rewards from me for shopping my online store and using the host code. So that is all for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this fun birthday card. And remember, these products are retiring. So if you're wanting any of them, I highly suggest you purchase them before they are gone forever. So I will be back on Wednesday. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you're watching the replay, please on YouTube click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell, so that you do not miss any future videos from me. Will I be having a list of retired stamp sets that I'll be selling? Not for a while yet. I generally hold on to them for a little bit. I always have so much going on that I don't get a chance to get them posted. Usually I have a big in-person all-day crop, and I call it my Creative Escape in January. I hold it at my local church in their community center, and I sell a lot of my retired product there, but I may be able to get my act in gear and get some posted earlier than that. I hope. And I have my May classes. My May classes will be online, so I will be posting them within the next few days. I know for sure I have 2 online classes coming up, so I'll be looking for that. Like I said, the month seemed to just fly by for me, so I am running a little behind with my class list getting out there. So if you want to be notified, head on over to my blog and sign up for my newsletter. That's when I send out my class lists. I send out them in my newsletter and all other Stampin' Up! Events and sales and specials that are going on. So I am going to sign off and say thank you so much for joining me today and taking a few minutes of your time. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's fun little project. It didn't take too awful long at all. A super cute koala happy birthday card. And I will see you on Wednesday. And remember, sharing is caring. Please share my video. Bye for now.